Dad. I was flying. There was no one else in the whole world, just me. Sometimes I didn't touch the water. I always wanted to tell you, because it was special. I only wanted you to see me, so it would be special for you. I wanted you to be proud of me. That's all. Did you see me, Dad? Did you see me fly?
Come on, just hang in there, kid.
Damn, there's an aneurysm here. I now have to get a clip on it.
Hold it, pressure's dropping.
No. Clamp. Sally.
He's not strong.
All right, suction. There.
Wait. Heart stopped. No, I'm not going to hold him. Get the resus team in here quick.
Let's hurry it up.
Resus team, main theatre, urgent.
Sister Peterson, reported Dr. Berg.
Where are they? What's happening? No meeting, no harm. 250 joules, stand clear.
No pulse.
Right, stand clear.
Got a pulse.
Can you stay? Sorry, we needed in trauma.
Never enough staff. Can't let this boy die just because we haven't got enough staff.
Excuse me, Doctor. I am Thank you.
So you think there was nothing wrong at home? No marital problems?
Everyone has marital problems. But if you mean, was anyone having an affair? No. They loved each other.
And what happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
What I'm saying is that he was free of the guilt, if you will, of having...
Oh, but why does...
I said, wait now, Edward, wait, please, quiet.
And therefore, now, as a practical politician, he's much freer psychologically to get moving.
Opa likes his news, even when it's bad.
Now, I've missed some.
Oh, it was the same old news.
If you don't keep up with the news, what then? These people are going to tear us to pieces. We're getting soft, that is what is happening. Some of these people don't understand talks. Yeah, Edward, what is it? What do you want?
Good evening.
Don't sulk on me, my boy. What is it?
To the interior and along the east coast today. But this broad band of cloud marks freight. Yes, another cold front on its way.
You see what's happening with these children? I don't know what Gerrit's up to. How can they be disciplined if he's not strict with them? If Edward were my boy,
well,
I would take him...
He's not. So you can't push him like you did with Gerrit.
Please.
Did you speak to Gerrit about Peter?
No. No, I'll talk with him at dinner.
I don't want you to say anything. It's not up to us.
He is my grandson. I have the right.
No.
It happened, Magda. I saw it.
He's a boy. These things will happen.
What he was looking at is not right.
I won't have any fighting. Gerrit's his own person. He'll find out sooner or later, so don't interfere. We're his guests.
A guest of my son. If that is what I am, I'm going back to the farm right now.
Now you listen to me. We only get down here once in a while. If you cause trouble, I'll have something to say. He's a grown man. And you must stop telling him what to do. And put that thing away. You know how nervous it makes Elizabeth.
Yeah, but...
And don't argue. Turkey, you speak to Gerrit quietly on your own. Do you understand? Don't cause trouble here.
Before we say goodnight, here's another look at the day's main stories.
The Concerned South Africans group, led by the Inkatha Freedom Party, walks out of the negotiating council meeting at the World Trade Center.
It's all very well for politicians and businessmen to tell us what's right for us. All I see is a lot of unhappy people who do not understand what's happening in their country.
What is happening, Opa?
Eat your supper. You can ask questions later.
Change is what's happening, my boy. That's what's happening. Change.
Our teacher says things will have to change.
No, that's right, my girl. Things never stay the same. Things always change, like summer to winter, yeah?
Well, Pa says it'll make things better for everyone here.
I don't want to contradict what your Pa says.
Well, then don't, Opa, please.
Men must understand these things.
I'm not an idiot, Ma.
What I'm trying to say is that we belong here as much as anyone else. Perhaps more than most.
You mean me?
Of course he doesn't, Elizabeth.
Of course he does. He always does.
We Afrikaners must bear the burden. Let's not forget that. Dis ons wat die waarde die drif sal moet trek.
I don't think politics should be discussed at dinner.
Dis nie politiek nie, Magda. Dis elke dag se lewe. Sê, ek bedoel Elizabeth, haar familie het nog steeds Britse paspoorte.
Well, of course I've still got a British passport. And given the chance, half of this country's white population would kill for one.
You don't understand. How could you?
You never have. It's commitment, girlie. Not just a backdoor way out when things go wrong.
Opa, that's too old a story. Things are changing. It's about time you did.
Edward, don't play with your food.
Eat your vegetables, my way. That's it.
I don't think you can accuse us of anything, Elizabeth, my girl. No, I don't think that's right.
Did you get the irrigation sorted out, Pa, on the farm?
He promised to put it underground before I left. I'm happy I'm just retired up there. Imagine being a farmer, having to depend upon these people. It's going to get worse, I can tell you. Soon, you will not be able to rely on anybody for anything. Why? I'll tell you why. Because they'll be there with their hands out for money because they do not want to work. I'm telling you, you'll see.
Ricky, come on now. Your food's almost cold.
I'm sorry it's only chicken, but we're trying to cut down on red meat during the week. It's healthier.
I was brought up on meat every day of my life, often 3 times a day. This I just don't understand.
Well, you don't have to understand it, Opa. That's the way it is.
But it never used to be like that.
I know. But Gerrit's at that age where he must watch what he eats.
Eat, Ricky. It's delicious.
You see what happens, Peter, when you grow old. They treat you like a child.
Eat up.
Consider a fully fledged federal constitution. A statement by the ANC's chief negotiator, Cyril Ramaphosa, on the issue reflected what many delegates were thinking.
This is clearly an attempt to blackmail the negotiation process.
Jerry, what time is it? It's after 2. Where have you been?
I worked late and then I had a drink.
I've been worried sick. You reek of booze. Who have you been drinking with?
No one, on my own.
Why?
Come on, Liz, I just want you close to me.
No, Jerry, I don't want to. No, I said no! What's wrong with you?
You're my wife. What's so wrong with me wanting you?
Please, Jerry, you've been drinking. Just leave me alone.
Liz.
You could have phoned. I'm not here for your convenience, Jerry.
I'm sorry. The merger... Oh, everything's a mess. I've got a lot to sort out.
Yeah, well, so have I. I'm stuck here and I'm expected to run this house like a factory manager.
I just wanted to make love to you, that's all.
Yeah, well, that's all it is. Sex. You feel like it, you want it, well, I don't.
It's more than that. I'm cold, Liz.
Another bloody tap. You can't just turn me on.
I want to make love to you. Why can't you understand that?
Because I want some consideration, too. Every time your parents come here, I'm made to feel so damn inadequate.
It's nothing to do with them.
Oh, you think I make this up? Well, then why do we argue every time they're here?
You overreact to them. They are the way they are now. Come to terms with them. They're too old to change.
And I'm too old to be treated like an incompetent juvenile in my own home. And I don't need you crawling in at this hour of the morning. It doesn't help. Don't you dare hurt me. Or I'll scream so loud that your precious, all-knowing father will break down that door.
They're my parents, Liz. Now, we only see them a couple of times a year. Leave them out of it.
But I'm the one who has to put up with them. I'm the one who has to listen to his bigoted self-righteousness.
That's enough, Liz.
And your mother won't hear anything said against him. And when she does tell him to stop behaving like a prig, she treats him like a child. Now, Frikkie may leave to behave yourself, but not a word from anyone else. He's never wrong. No criticism, no fault-finding. He's her man.
She's just loyal to him, that's all.
Oh, and I'm not to you.
No, a bit more support would be great right now.
Yeah, well, it's a two-way street.
Just leave them out of it.
I can't. They interfere in my life. This is my home.
Don't overreact.
You're as bad as they are. What is wrong with you people? Why can't you discuss anything? Why does everything have to either be politics or how hard done by you've been? You whine. You know that. You Afrikaners whine. I mean, self-pity takes a whole new meaning when you guys get to grips with it. Running away, Jerry? Does the truth hurt?
They're my father and mother, Liz. No, I thought we had finished with all this years ago.
Yeah, well, we did. We did. They didn't. Other than turning his nose up at the chicken tonight, he accused me of getting ready for my own chicken run.
What?
Well, I'm the one with the British passport, remember? I'm the one who's going to take all my children and run from a husband when things get too tough. Yeah, they're still twisting the knife, Jerry. What is it with your people? And do you think I could tell him we were eating chicken because it's healthier? Do you know what kind of freak he thinks I am?
They'll be gone in a week.
Well, I don't think I can wait that long.
Oh, come on, Liz, give me a break.
And who's giving me one? I'm who gets all three of you. It's too one-sided.
I said leave it.
I'm really frightened, Jerry. Is this a new kind of macho image you're trying to cultivate?
Stop it!
You don't have what it takes, Jerry. You're no longer a province player. Let's face it, in Frikkie's eyes, you're a born loser. You've never been able to live up to his expectations.
Don't you understand?
How can I? You don't
give me a chance. You don't know what's happening. I need your help. You don't know what you're doing to me.
Well, you're the one who pays the bills, Jerry. That's what you keep telling me. Well, that's the way it is because that's the way you want it. You've said you've always had to fight your own battle.
And I have. I coped when you had your little fling.
Oh, great. Every time we argue, you bring that up. You throw that back at me. How many times must I say I'm sorry? Well, I don't know if I am anymore. It happened 5 years ago. And I did it because I had to do it.
You bitch! Well, I'm sorry. Liz, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. Forgive me. Forgive me.
No, please. Please.
Go to your room. Go to your room now.
You'll let it die.
stream. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Mommy, let me fix it. It's all right.
Please. Please help me.
Mom, call Dad. We're going to be late if he doesn't get ready.
The father's gone to work already.
Oh, Mom, you can't catch a bus.
I don't see why not. Lots of other children do.
Mother, you know how awful those boys can be.
You learn to cope, my girl. I used to walk 3 miles and catch a bus.
Yeah, but Opa, that was in the old days.
All right. I don't want any arguing. I finish eating.
I'll take them.
It's all right, Pa, I can manage.
You can't have the children walking the streets these days. It's not like before. Fruk,
I need to get my gun from Gerrit's desk.
You're only taking them to school.
Fruk, he never goes anywhere without it, my girl. Rather safe than sorry.
I'll take him to school. It's not a problem.
Thanks, Opa.
Can we go in your Merc?
Of course.
Mom's car is so old.
It's only 4 years old.
Mom, you know what the kids are like at school.
Eat. Edward, have you finished? Right, well, go brush your teeth.
Yeah. Why has Gerrit gone in so early?
I don't know, you have to catch up on some work. All right, children, we're running late. Peter, finish eating. I need to do something with your hair.
I'll get the car started. Hey.
Sitting in front of Opa.
And don't you drive too fast, do you hear?
Yeah, I hear.
Reynolds.
Morning.
In early?
Yes.
How did you get access to that?
I switched it on and I ran a program.
They're investors' accounts.
That's right, they are.
Those files are protected by a password. Who gave you clearance?
Elizabeth, I said I'd do it.
Don't strain yourself. It's all right.
I thought I'd do it when you left. Lizzie. Lizzie, my girl, don't be silly. Lizzie.
Hello?
It's me.
Oh. I'm late, Jerry. What is it?
I wanted to talk about last night.
Well, there's nothing to say, is there?
I'm sorry.
Well, so am I. But it doesn't take away what you did.
Liz, I needed to talk to you, and you weren't there for me. It was important.
And it's important for me to know where you are at that time of night.
I knew that was wrong, but I had to have some time on my own. I needed to sort something out.
Jerry, it's not going to be that easy just to forget about it.
Liz, I'm sorry. Really, I'm sorry.
It's not enough. There's no excuse. No. I don't think I behaved badly. You hit me.
You made me angry. I'm sorry. I never wanted to hurt you. Never. I love you. Liz?
I'm here.
How about lunch?
No, I can't. Bye.
Mr. Duplessis, you asked me to tell you when Mr. Beresford came in.
Yes.
Robert, morning, it's Khaled. Can you give me a few minutes?
Of course. In about a half an hour, is that all right?
Yeah.
Getting harder.
Oh, that's what we're paying for, isn't it?
Are you going to have a shower? So unfit, it's just Tana's reach your car.
How are things with Khaled's parents?
Fine.
Well, that means you need to talk.
Son, let's just leave it there.
No.
I can sort it out.
Look, I'm your friend, and I've seen you like this before. Now, come on.
Later. I just have to get rid of some of this.
Where are you going now?
Shopping.
Well, don't forget lunch.
I'm sorry I had to keep you waiting.
Robert, I was in early this morning.
I know. Reynolds told me.
What the hell is going on? He was in my department, keying into one of my computers, bypassing my password.
I gave it to him. Look, I don't really want to discuss this, but I hope you'll take my word for it that it is in the best interest of this company and our future aspirations.
That sounded like a prepared speech.
Jerry, now we've been friends for a long time.
Then that should count for something.
It does. But don't press me on this matter, please.
All right. Isn't it your instigation that he's into my department's data processing files?
As soon as I'm able to tell you, I will. I do promise you, Jerry. And this is no reflection on you as manager of our financial department. None at all. I want you to understand that. None.
That's exactly what it is. Now, either you make a decision and tell me, or I go higher. And if that doesn't give me an answer, then I'll resign with immediate effect.
Look, I don't like being threatened, Jerry, not even by friends. Now, you just remember one thing. I am MD here.
Then act like one. And remember, we are friends.
And this is business.
Bull! I'm not a school kid. It's my department or it isn't. You decide.
I must insist that the original agreement between your chairman and my principals remains intact.
It's his department. He deserves to know.
It would interfere with his day-to-day business. It would cause him unnecessary concern, but it would hamper my work.
I want to tell him. Look, he's worked damned hard. He deserves to know. It's just not right.
Don't do it, Mr. Beresford.
You could work together.
It's not the way I do things. It's not fair on him, it's not fair on me. I spent 2 weeks pulling everything apart. The only place left is his department. So speak to your chairman. He's got to decide.
Hello, I'm sorry, I can't find them.
He's to be told. Elliot, I've just had a chat with the chairman. He's in total agreement with me that you be brought fully up to date.
Thank you.
I've got some appointments. Would this afternoon at 3 be all right with you?
Fine.
Look, it should never have been handled this way. I do apologize. See you then.
Mrs. van Rooyen. Mrs. van Rooyen. Are you sure there wasn't another woman involved, trying to find a reason? Do you understand?
Yes.
You were her closest friend, is that correct? Elizabeth Duplessis. So she obviously confided in you. Mrs. van Rooyen, please, I have to know.
What difference does it make?
Well, we might be able to stop this kind of thing from happening.
But she's tired.
The boy's got less than 30% chance. The boy's critical. You know it as well as I do. And he's not going to be able to tell us anything, is he? So please, Mrs. van Rooyen, anything you know will help.
Whatever caused it, it was this last week that did it.
Something happened this last week.
I saw her at gym on Tuesday morning. She was upset then.
About what?
A couple of things. I didn't know until that lunchtime. It had something to do with her in-laws being with her as well. The old man, Frikkie. Not the easiest man in the world.
She told you this?
We had morning coffee on the Monday. And they had a braai every Sunday night.
Like the one they had tonight? Same routine, no difference?
Every Sunday night.
And on last Monday, the coffee?
She wasn't upset, but something was bothering her.
And on the Tuesday?
She wouldn't talk to me at the workout class. Look, it was a difficult time. We all have them.
Gerrit was the financial manager at an investment house. They were about to go into a merger. He was under a lot of pressure.
So what?
She was totally dependent on him. She didn't even know what he earned. He paid everything. We had lunch on the Tuesday after our workout at the gym. She'd been shopping. She was so angry with Gerrit, she went on a shopping spree.
Am I late? No more than usual. Oh, have you ordered?
Roast beef and salad.
Ah, perfect. All right.
How much did you spend?
Not enough. Oh, lovely. And could I have a fresh orange, please?
Come on, then. What did you buy?
Later, I'm starving. A skirt, 2 blouses, and a jacket. Thanks. Jerry will be so mad. We're absolutely broke at the moment. But I put it on my card. Serves him right.
What's going on with you two?
Nothing. It's just one of those things. I don't know what's wrong with Jerry.
Midlife crisis, they all go through it. Kobus bought that bloody stupid car last year. It's uncomfortable, it's noisy. He looks like an aging adolescent.
I don't know what Jerry's case is.
I let Kobus get on with it. I think he had a fling last year.
Kobus? With?
I don't know. Probably someone at work.
Don't you care?
I don't know. Of course I care. But it wasn't serious.
How on earth did you find out?
He's my husband. Of course you know. They might change their hairstyles, start going to the gym, different clothes, more late nights at the office than usual, a new car. Oh, leave them to it. It passes. That's what's important.
Jerry often works late at the office.
Gerrit works late because Gerrit works late. I can tell.
Well, he's not unattractive.
He's one of these naive, loving souls whose family is the center of his universe. I doubt he'd even know where to start with an affair.
He hit me last night.
He didn't say much. She'd been shopping. We talked about men. How they behave.
Was her husband having an affair?
He wouldn't be able to live with himself if he had.
Gerrit was one of the most honest guys I've ever known.
No, that's not what happened. They loved each other.
Did she tell you anything else? Anything about why she was upset?
We're going away next Monday for a few days.
Will we see you on Sunday night then?
But we won't stay late. Cobus wants to leave early in the morning.
Where are you going?
Up the coast. Chippy can't get around on his ankle, but Cobus thinks we should go. Get him out of school a few days earlier.
Ah, another end of term. Kids and in-laws. I think maybe I'll come with you.
Why don't you?
Can you imagine the she-devil I'd be if I abandoned home and family? Frikkie and Magda would insist that Jerry change the locks.
Are you sure you're all right? Gerrit, I mean.
He didn't hurt me. He just scared me.
If you have to, come over. Stay with us. I don't want to interfere or anything.
No. He won't do it again. I won't let him.
Clamp. Swab. Sally, what's that?
No idea. He's stable now.
Good. That should hold it. No, Clamp. Sally. Okay, David, just seal that off for me. That's fine. Okay. Deeper. That's it. Got it. Come around, come around.
He's holding on fine.
That's good.